Alright, so we're going to talk about canines today, and I'm going to do a bit of lecturing going on for you guys to hear a bit about canines. Canines are very interesting creatures. I'm going to speak about the three components: the energy, sound, and touch. So canines speak with a language called the energy, sound, and touch that not everyone knows and be familiar with. You guys all heard about my Cesar Milan professor talk about the energy, sound, and touch. And also my professor Chuck McBride, who speaks the energy, sound, and touch. So I want you guys to know, what you guys have to understand is that canine use energy. From us, energy is like feelings. Feelings such as happy, sad, angry, scared, or even fear, which is frightening, which is scared, So basically, these are the things we have, and frustration energy that comes out as well. So basically, we have all these emotions that comes out as energy towards them. So basically, that's how it transfers to energy, how they communicate to other energy. The only energy that really communicates the most effectively to all canines is the calm and assertive energy. Calm and assertive energy means leadership. If you guys don't have the leadership canines, then you guys don't know what you guys are up to. If you guys don't have that inside of you while you are inside the house as being the pack, then they won't respect you as the pack leader. Being the pack leader means being the mother pack, means being in charge as being the first one in charge. Well, these creatures, which is the canines, they are not bred to be leaders. They're bred to be followers. So we have to teach them how to be our own selves, as being the leader ourselves towards them, and showing them as being the role model. Okay? So basically, at the end of the day, all I want you guys to know is another thing with energy and sound and touch is we're going to talk about the sound. So energy, sound, and touch. So we're going to talk about sound now. So sound can be a noise, it could be a rattlesnake, it could be like a click, it can be a growl, it could be like a yawn, it could be anything, as long as the sound relates to something that communicates to something. So basically how canines communicate is they use the energy and they use the sound with the energy to make the sound. So sometimes the energy can be used as means I don't like this, okay? Means that's the language of growl towards what you guys see from what they do. And then they go, woo, 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 woo. That sound means back the fuck away. So that means in the energy, they're already giving you a signal, means get the hell away from me. And the other thing is, they use multiple sounds. So that's why you guys have to understand multiple different sounds when you listen to them. Without listening to them, you won't know a damn thing without understanding what they really want from you. So that's why some people that really talk to canines and don't really understand them really well, they mostly get bitten by one because they do not know the signal of called stress signals and sign signals, and also the signals which is called stress. So we got stress signals, sign signals, and also the component of signals is called, let me have a look, the signals. So we have the stress signals, we got the sign signals, and this shadow signals that comes out that way. So we have this kind of signal comes out, and we know when these things comes in and come out. So yes, and then at the end of the day, we want to talk about the touch. The touch is really important. Yes, the touch is really important. So when the touch energy comes in, we pretty much know that energy, sound, and touch is already there. So yes. Energy, sound, and touch. We want to make sure that we talk about how they touch each other in communicating in ways to make each other understand what they really want from each other. So subtle signals and calm signals. Calming signals. So what I was talking about before was calming signals. Calming signals also means like when they use like the left to right looking and the nose, the tails moving around to give out directions with their body language when they use their sound and touch. Okay, so the calming signals was one of them. So now we're going to talk about the touch. So let's get back to touch, okay? So the touch energy means like when they want to really correct something or touch something and telling something to back off, they normally go like it needs the mouth to move around and grab the thing off and tell her to move away. Or it can be like a claw technique that they use to get something off from them. Or even like the canines normally use like their claws to like push things off them or claim something off them to say, hey, this is mine. I own this. This is my territory. So that's what they do. They basically do this because they really want to be the boss. Most of the pack leaders do this. The rest don't do this because they're not really pack leaders. And they're not really born to be pack leaders themselves. So that's why we have to get in there and be in charge as being the pack leader ourselves. Without being the pack leader ourselves, how can we know how to direct them with the energy, sound, and touch? So that's why we're talking about energy, sound, and touch, which is so very important. It's the fundamental to the language of canines. Imagine you guys can't speak for one day. Imagine we glue your freaking mouth with all super glue so you can't talk, but you have to communicate with them in body language. And then that's how you guys have to learn how to understand the body language of canines. Canines are not easy to talk, but they're very symptomatic creatures. If you know how to speak their language, then you pretty much know how to speak with them. But not everyone knows how to speak with them, and that's why I am here to communicate with you. So today, this is pretty much canine psychology, basically on the energy, sound, and touch. And you're hearing it from Dr. Stephanie Lawrence, the dog psychologist. And I will speak to you guys more soon, and we'll get back to the next topic. Thank you.